Hello everybody and welcome back to Frostpunk Endurance. This is a tutorial, I hope, in how to survive the endurance method of the game. This is courtesy of the Reddit. I have been hoping and praying and trying my hardest to beat this game mode, and so I've decided to bite the bullet. I've looked online for a guide on how to do this, and I am going to be going through it with you as we go to see how it all works. First, we're going to say, and we're going to have a very optimistic, I think, a very optimistic name, and I'm just going to call it Survival. No, Haven. Just going to be calling it Haven. And we're going to go immediately. To confirm the name, press pause. So, it turns out that the main reason why I have been failing up until this point is that I am far too nice. I have been avoiding laws such as the emergency shift, the extended laws, the snow pit, and the organ transplants. I've been trying to keep people super happy, when really what I should be doing is being brutal because you need to survive. So first things first, we're going to immediately go for the emergency shift law so that we can get a lot of people working through the first night. I am also going to do my normal routine, which is to go here and we're going to go for tech, and we're going to go grab both of these to make sure that we are getting all the techs that we can possibly need very quickly. I'm also going to get some people on here. I'm going to go for my method of 10 of these on here, and then we're going to spam up 2 wood selections because I want to get as much wood as possible, and then we are going to put 10 people onto a coal pile with 5 to go. It looks as if we've got a decent chunk of time before we drop to 30 and then to 50. That is the main thing we need to be focusing on, to get Fs in a situation where we are getting as much as possible. I want to have a quick look as when I can, as soon as we get enough of the wood to be produced, which is good. That's nice. We're going to keep moving, and immediately we're going to start moving into the beacon, because the beacon is such a useful thing to get more people, and we're going to go for that and that, which is nice. As soon as we can get a house, I'm just quickly going to scout my surroundings. I do have a coal mine over here. Anything anywhere else? Ooh, this could be a tricky one. Kind of want to see. I thought there would be a, what's it called, a wall drill there. Both the wall drills over there, it seems. So this could be a tricky one if I don't have any of those. And do I have anywhere for a coal mine? There's one there. Sorry, not coal mine, a steelworks. Ooh, there's coal there. There's a steelworks. Okay, I can deal with that and then use all of this wood. That is going to be a big one. Okay. I need to try and keep everything very close in. So according to this, my first one should be emergency shift, then extended shifts on everything. I should also be trying to get the beacon, and then I also need to shore up all of the productions by getting the kind of repetitiveness, including wall drills and stuff like that. But for now, we are going to focus our hardest on getting as much materials as we can, and I think I'm going to focus on that being wood. We also need to make sure that we always have enough space in the locations that we are in, enough medical spaces for everybody. That is a vital thing that I keep forgetting and I keep running into, and I need to make sure I'm constantly producing more of this. So the next thing I need to do, I believe, is going to be, I'm just looking at all the other ones. Okay, I want to immediately go into the hunter's gear. I think hunter's gear is going to be very useful for producing food, and then I can start to think about a few other areas. I also do need to start moving into, I need 35 of this. I'm very close to that already. I could maybe get that today and get people up and running straight away. That's good. I'm happy with that. I'm going to put it behind. Ooh, do I put it behind there? Yeah, I do. Keep it out of the way. Or do I? You know what? First things first. We're going to keep the tents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are all nicely produced already. I think that is going to be the difficulty. And now we're going to make people very unhappy by being our situation of this. That needs to be turned on. I kind of want to focus on getting this wood as well. And we're going to do that and that. We're just going to see as much unhappiness skyrocket as we can. In fact, I may also put one on here just to make sure we're keeping on getting more and more stuff up and running, which is good, which means we can immediately go for the tech, the beacon. Thinking the beacon back here, maybe, which is good. And then I also need to start thinking about a medical outpost, which is good. I think this is strong. We're going hard on making sure everyone is happy as we can. The death of overwork. We've immediately lost someone, but we must make the sacrifices, I'm afraid. It's not very good, but we're going to keep ourselves working on it. I do need to do this and get a cemetery, but we're going to go for... Not going to go for the cemetery, we're just going to go for corpse disposal this time, which I think is actually something I need to be focusing on a lot more. Okay, we're going to keep pausing when things appear. Now I need to start thinking about all of these situations. Now, I don't think I necessarily need to go for the coal mine, but I do think I need to go for the steelworks in order to have reproduced steel over time, which is fun. I'm going to go for this. I am going to go, because we've had a death already, I'm going to go for the corpse disposal, because then we can go for organ transplants, which means that we can get a bigger boost in terms of happiness. That's good. And where's my nice snow pit? It's got a none cost, which is lovely. I think I may just dip it back kind of out of the way somewhere, because I don't want to risk it getting caught up in anything. So we're going to do that. We're going to drag you all the way down and in, which is very, very good. And we're going to keep ourselves kind of working on getting more and more materials as we can. We're doing all right, actually. Looking at all of this, we are doing strong. We just need to get people building things very, very quickly today, which is nice. Beacon is built. We're no longer lost. I can take some people. Where am I? There we go. We're going to do that and that. Both those being operational is very good, because that means that can be up and running. And I can send some people out here, which is good. And then I just need to start thinking about some of these other areas here. Just trying to work out what the best thing for me to be doing is here. There's a lot of stuff in here, which is nice. I kind of want to switch up to gathering posts when I can. But I think that is going to involve a steelworks when I can get one. Snow pit has been established, which means they're going to be deposited, which is nice. Okay, this is now, I believe, up and running, which is very good. We want to build a road to it. I kind of want to do that and then down like so. So that's good. And then we need to keep working on all of this. I do need to get coal thumpers, I agree. Maybe over here, and I also need to get sawmills. I'm running... Oh, actually, I've not got anyone producing any kind of wood. That is not good. Where can I get wood from? That's a difficult one. We're going to go for that, because we need to just somehow get something here in order to get enough for a saw blade. Here we go. Sawmill. Good. And then I need enough for tomorrow to make another sawmill, which I think is the main target. I think that we're getting enough now already. Producing well. We're going to get people working in there, which is good. And I'm going to pull most of these people back. Now, yep, we're not going to have people working on that, as we can now get sawmills up and running to get as much wood as we can get from this section here. Admittedly, the amount of also just coal in these woods is surprisingly high. I need to kind of work hard on these. I need to get some steel versions of these when I can. Okay, we're going to go for the one there, I think, and one... You know, I'm going to go for two of them. Hopefully our people going out and about can really... No, you're not. I'm not going to go for two of them. Not at all, because I can then go for one of these, which means I can go for... I do need steam hubs. Okay, let's go for steam hubs, I think. And we again got another book of laws. We're going to go for the extended shifts, which is going to make people very unhappy with me, but I am going to just kind of tick most of things up into the extended shifts, which is going to be fine. Working hours, we're going to have it up to be longer. Both of these need to be longer. We're just going to keep people working as hard as we can. Come on, people need to be also producing what we can. And I now need to start thinking about food, because that is something I've been neglecting up until day 3. And it's going to cause problems if I'm not careful. Okay, let's see all this go. This is also needing to get a lot of people on it. And then we can put people into here as well. Come on, why are we not getting roads built? These roads need to be built immediately. Okay, good. And then why is this one not being built? Okay, we've got steam hubs researched, which is nice. I now need to kind of just go for here. But I do think I need, according to this guide, I do need heaters, I believe. Yes, I do need heaters. So we're going to go for that, and then we're going to focus on getting to the next level. This is going to be a good production here. You've reached the snow-covered supplies with some raw food. Nice. The windswept... Ugh, this is the thing. I'm going to go for the mine then. I need to get a hamlet. I need to get one of the things that produces people for me. Okay, I could also go for a gathering post. If I went for a gathering post back here, it would destroy some of the materials, but it would give us a better opportunity to actually get hold of it there, which is good. And I'm going to build a road to there. Nice. That's the method to get people in. Woman in despair. I did what I had to do. I'm afraid that is what we're going to go for. This is good. We're keeping on pushing our ways as much as we can, and then we need to go for soup. Good. We're going to go for soup, and we're going to then start to now build a cookhouse. Cookhouse needs to be a bit warmer, actually. This is a little bit of a tricky one. If I go for there, though, maybe I can start to do a bit of things. Okay, I now need to kind of wait, which means I can take these guys off of here for now. Use them at all times and going to get them working here. Which is nice. We've got a lot of people. Why is this not up and running? What is this? This just seems weird to me, that this is not being built. Why is this road not being built at all? Okay, we need to do this and this. Let's put all of those in there so we can actually get some food on the go. I could also get a hunter's hut, which is what I can be doing with these people there. Is this not... This road has been glitched for some reason. Let's do that as well, because that will produce a method. Oh, thank goodness it's now worked. Nice, and I think we do have enough people to do that, which is good. And we're going to put one person on here to produce more coal. That's been produced and wrapped up, which means that's good. This needs to be on the extended time frame. I know it's going to upset a lot of people, but tomorrow we're going to see this. This is actually not too bad for us, because that'll be 50, but then we'll straight away go back up. So I need to start keeping on pushing in the direction we're going. We're focusing on getting as much wood as we can get at the moment, so we can then upgrade. Lots and lots of wood. Book of Laws. I feel like we've done that. We can go for organ transplants to get people to recover faster, which is good. And there we go. We can now do this, and we can now go for drawing boards, which means I need to take the engineers off of here. We'll put those into there. Spam. Spam. Do this. We're going to go for this, which is nice. And I think I want to take a couple of these guys off of here to get coal being produced. I feel like coal is very important, but we're also focusing on a few other areas. And why are these guys not actually working? Come on, get in there. Produce up as much as we can. We've got a lot of food being produced, which is good. And we're getting a lot of this in now, which is nice. Okay, these guys are hopefully trying to find people to actually stay here. Okay, we've hit the maximum for today. But we actually do have... We're doing all right in terms of the heating. In terms of the medical situation, I'm afraid, actually, is what I'm saying. This is doing alright. We just need to keep pushing on with plenty of food. Probably it's the 15 people who are out and about actually who are starving. So yeah, this is good. You're heading now to the mine because this wasn't what I wanted. Pretty much. That's the route, what we're doing. Which is good. We've now got those drawing boards ones, which is amazing. I want to go for bunkhouses, I believe, is on my list. And then if I go for resources, I also want to get... Kind of want to keep pushing on. Maybe I do this and get some of the other stuff that's really important for me. I do need coal thumpers, though, to produce coal. I've got enough coal for a little while. Do I get this just to get more of this as well, or do I just immediately jump in on this? While I've got it, I'm going to jump in on that before I forget to do it. And we've got heaters, so we're going to keep both of these up and running and nice and warm. As much as we can. Oh, and this as well, of course. Good, you're waiting there. Got coal and steel, that's nice. There's a large crater. I believe the large crater does maybe have people in it. So we're going to go and make sure that's all up and running. We're going to put a heater on in here as well. This is something we're focusing on, considering we only actually have 1 day of it. We've got mild frostbite. Yep, we'll go for the radical treatment law next, which is the thing we're going to focus on. And we're going to see how it all goes. Good, we've got to level 2 now. We can focus on a few things. Could go for the sawmill or a steam steel works. I kind of want to go for the coal thumper and then the steel coal thumper. This can be behind this area as well. Will be the target. All of this pushing up is really, really good for us. Okay, good. This should soon be able to... Actually, what I can do as well is go for health and a medical post in there. Nice. I also now need to go for food and shelter bunkhouse. Get bunkhouses up and running because we're not doing too shabby on our materials this time. Things are actually looking good. I need to put the heaters on. Maybe if I take 1, 2, 3, 2 of those out and 1 of those out and spam you into there, we actually have got a place for more people to stay. We're going to go here. We're going to go for radical treatment, which is good. Which is nice. And then we can maybe go for the care home as well. We've got this lovely period, which is actually going to be very good for us. It's talking about a coal thumper. If I put the coal thumper here, we can actually start to increase with everything as we're going. So that's good. We'll put that there as a method for keeping everyone nice and happy and healthy and, well, alive. And that is the way we're going. We're moving in the right direction. It's all doing really, 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 really well, which is good. Good. Nice, nice, nice. Do this. We now need to start moving people into the right places. So I'm going to take you off and put you into there to just keep producing a bit more of that. And I'm hoping that this is going to be people that we get. And this should be nice to start doing that. Survivors? Yes. How many? 20 workers. Oh my god, yes. Escort them to the city. We need as much of them as quickly as we can, which is good. We're going to keep ourselves produced, and we'll keep on working hard. We're getting bunkhouses now, which is strong. And we're producing a lot of this stuff up here. The main target I want to actually, you know what, I'm going to wait, because bunkhouses are going to be my big, big target. Long hours of toil. I don't need any of that, but I won't address that right now. For 3 days, keeping them at regular levels. Maybe I do need to boost this up, so I'm going to just keep this down and keep that happy. We're going to take off one of these guys and put them in here, just so we keep on producing food. And then we're going to do this, but because the main thing we're going to want to try and do today is we're going to want to actually do this. 4, 5, 6, 7. Almost got all of them now, which is very, very strong. We just kind of need to keep ourselves working on it. And over here, we are going to then also look for, I believe... Oh, we do need child shelters. Child shelters are strong things as well. And I can actually put one of those back here. Or do I put it over this side? I put it over this side, don't I? With a road that just does that, which is nice. Come on, build as much as we can. Quickly, quickly, quickly. I've got this as well, but I can't actually do anything today because of my push up there. Nice. Come on, why are we... Children are cared for, which is good. We're actually doing a lot of pushing. I should have kept the extended shift thing up and running. Come on, why is no one working? This seems odd to me. We're about to go back up to full, like, heat, which is good. Okay, these are starting to be built now, and we've got people back. Oh my goodness, this is great. I feel like you abandoned sawmill. We need wood. So go there and grab the wood and come back. I think that will be your last move. I can start to increase the people working at these locations, which is very good. I can actually spam up a lot of these numbers, which is kind of what we needed. And then I can also go over here. I was about to say, don't really need a steam hub anywhere. Food, health. I think a lot of this stuff is now just going to be pushing up the numbers for what we can. And then we're going to start to see, during work times, a lot of this stuff is working well. I need 40 more houses, which are going to need to be bunk houses, which means I need 80 and... yeah, let's go for the 80 if I can. I think we're going to try and put them... over here is the place to put them. 1, 2, and then put 2 more behind that. Because that's going to be a method for keeping everyone nice and toasty. It was a good idea. I know it was. Very good. Very good. Very good. And here we are going to then, I believe, a... oh, no, we're going to go for medical apprentices. Yes. 100% medical apprentices, because that is just a really strong thing, and I should be focusing here as well. Hunting tactics is good. Come on. Oh, I need more houses, though. I think an emergency shift is the way to go on this. Which is not going to make people very happy, but it is producing us plenty of wood over time. What's this saying? This man won't work. Get back to work. Discontent will rise. Yes, fine. But we need to just keep making bunkhouses, really. Over here, we're focusing on this. And I kind of want one more. Good. We're going to go here. And then we're going to build a road just like that to make sure they're all there. And I'm going to build myself my first steam hub to keep this area really nice and toasty. Is that the place to put it? Yes, it is. Nice. Considering I don't have any more people coming this time, I don't think, so that's going to do that, and it's going to keep that area nice and warm, and this entire thing is going to be super productive. Good. Very good. Hunting tactics is going to work up next, which is great. I feel like we're actually doing pretty solid. I do just need to get a coal thumper and another set of, what's it called, gathering posts. I feel like a gathering post here is the way to go. And then I can start to think about spamming up the production of steam producing things. So that's good. We're going to do that. I'm also aware that we are actually keeping on top of this, which is actually surprising for me. From now on, emergency shifts will cost food. Hope will rise. I'm not sure I can afford that, I'm afraid. Yeah, I can't afford that, which is a shame. But we shall see how it all goes. Good. Tech there is done. About what else I need. Okay, let's take a moment and look at my guide. This is already going a lot better than my previous attempts, just by doing the other 3 things I've done. It says I need to get the steam steelworks. If I look at my resources, I'm starting to think I'm actually in a position where I should start almost thinking for myself based on what is going on. A steam hub range upgrade, or I could go, given I'm already at this section, is very good for me. I think a steam coal thumper is my way to go. Yeah, and then a sawmill. I think these are my 2 I want, just because they will produce a lot better. And then this is the wood. 59 wood is great. Do I go for the stone unit? If I can get another load of people, that is huge. I'm trying my hardest to avoid using this, but this is the area I now need to think about. Because if I go here in consumption, we are doing alright in terms of that, actually. But we're going to start to see a drop. Minus 40 is fine. This is the place when we need to get the situation goodbye. Letting people rest, and then we're going to go for the extended shift again, just to keep ourselves in a good driving situation. Nice, that's good. We can go over here, and I could also then maybe go for a care home, although I don't really need it right now. I've got no one that's ill, which means I'm actually in a situation where I feel like I should be thinking about other things. I could go for an organic fertilizer. Hope will fall slightly, discontent will rise slightly. But I don't have any dead people. I have 1 dead person, I think, which is the biggest issue. Maybe, I don't think I should be using that. Or that. I don't really need to do any laws. I feel like I'm in a bit of a sticky situation now. Has this used all of its situations? Yep, it has. That's fine. We're going to build that, and we're going to build sawmills. I'm trying to work out where the best place for this is, because getting it back here is the place where all the stuff is, yes. But I feel like maybe one of those there is the way to go. And one there. I think those are the places I'm going to go to get this stuff all sorted, which is nice. And then I'm going to make another coal steam hub, I think, else over here. Because then I can put more houses behind it if what I'm doing is finding more people. Which is good. We're going to put 10 people onto there. And I'm actually going to put maximum into here as well, as a method of just producing so much materials as we can. That's good. Steam coal thumper is up and running. I could go for the steam sawmill. Yeah, let's do that. And I'm going to go for steam coal thumper. I actually just have got everything I need for it, which is nice. And then I just need to focus on getting some gathering posts in the right places for it, which is there and there. Then all of this is going to be working out super well for me. Nice. Good. We didn't use that, and now I can put people back on it. Good. We've let them rest, and we're going to push ourselves. Oh, no, there's not one there. There's one there. There, and we're going to keep these gathering posts also on the higher number. And we're going to go for this on the higher number as well. I'm just going to see all of this work lovely for us all. I've actually not used a single thing yet. Steam sawmill. You've arrived at the door. The thing. A circle of stones. This is a weird one. Do I want to try the other one? I'm just a bit like rock formation, lone boulder. Kind of want to see if I can get another group of people. So I'm going to go here. Don't know if the stone circle is going to be the one that I should have gone for, but you know what? Why worry about that when I can focus on other things? So getting that up and running is good. Food, health, and shelter. I could go for some of the other stuff. Medical post upgrade. Power upgrade I should think about. How far are we away? Yeah, that's going to need to be there next. Which means I can also then go for the efficiency upgrade, though, which is a big part for it. I was about to say, because if I'm able to push this up, currently producing a lot of materials. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just kind of want to keep these up and running and put people into these. Let's do that. I was about to say, because we don't have very many ill people, I can actually take it off there as well. And we can do this, and we can just have a load of people collecting coal at all times. A little bit worried on the food front, if I'm totally honest. I think that is something that I need to be a bit more on the top of. If I was to say make another... Do I get another one of these? If I put it behind it, maybe. Yeah, if I get another one of those up and running, as I just feel it's a bit stronger. Ooh, this is a much better playthrough. I'm feeling like I can do some stuff now. I've got a few risking of lower numbers of people, but that's fine. I was about to say, I can probably take a few off here and a couple off here. Like that to make it a 10 and do that just to make sure we're producing plenty of food. And then we've got that on the horizon, which means I need to be careful with this guy getting back. But look at this, all this stuff. We're doing really well here. I was about to say, these don't really work because they work over the other direction, so... Which is good. Look at this number of food. This is insane. I should probably get a resource depot for coal, which is something I've never done in this before, but I don't want to max it out. I want to keep producing as much coal as I can, and then we can start to think about other things as well. This here is a good method for collecting all this stuff. What am I doing? Generate a power upgrade. Yes, is what we're doing. Do I want to do this? No, I'm not going to do that. That seems so stupid to me to try and think about that. We're going to immediately go for the efficiency upgrade just so I don't get trapped in a situation where my consumption is, like, too high. Come on, build this. Build it quickly. Are we not building this? Is that not what's happening here? Okay, I was about to say, because if I can get one more selection of survivors in before we kind of get there, coal. Nice. We're going to see how is our consumption looking. Good. We are still in a productive situation. And we're just staying on top of everything, all the illness. We're doing damn well. Honestly, this is my amazing thing. Oh, I had a bit of a lag spike there. But we're hoping, and beyond hope, that we just get a load of good things. I may also go for a hothouse, actually, in my next selection. Oh, these guys should also be working long hours, I'm afraid. I know it'll annoy them, but they should be working them. Because it just means we're getting a much better situation here. Because we're getting efficiency, which is strong. Could go for some of this other stuff, but I don't need it right now. What I need, however, is... I could go for more scouts for next time. Sawmill upgrade. That could be good. I've got the steam sawmill. Charcoal kiln. I don't really need any of this stuff. Maybe the steam steelworks, because that just improves this setup. This area is a bit cool, though, actually. And in the middle of the time, it's not doing great. Maybe if I... So you've reached there. Okay, we've got some stuff. The empty shelter. Don't think that's actually where the people are. Let's go to the empty shelter, though, and see what's happening. We've got some time. I think you're going to have to head back soon. Oh, we're getting some issues with health, which makes sense. Because it's very cold over here. I see. Yep, I think I'm going to go for one over here if I can. Let's build the road along here, and let's build the steam hub on the road to keep this area nice and toasty, and maybe even throw up a few more houses if I can. This should maybe be back up and running then, if I focus on it. If I drop that off and do that, how is this consumption looking? We're still producing plenty. I'm just a bit worried about everything else. Steam... I just need some more. I just need more from it in order to produce it, which is fine. Come on, one more. What's this saying? Let's heat some workplaces. Let's heat some workplaces. Why don't I? There we go. That's now heated. In fact, this only needs to be working at the extended shift times, I think. We're actually we're doing plenty. We're actually doing really, really well. Let's go for faster gathering, just because I want to have it. And I think we could be in a situation where we're actually fighting against this situation well. This area is needing to be heated. Maybe after I've done that, I should go for better heaters. Food is also a problem. I don't really have enough food, and that could come and bite me. This area is problematic. Storm on the horizon, which means as soon as you get there, you're coming back home. Oh, what's that? The storm is coming. Oh, I just get a load of negatives for that. You've reached the empty shelter. No, you're not going to get either of those. You're heading home, which will be in 1 day and 10 hours, which I think is just about in time. Good. Faster gathering has been researched. Heating, we're going to go for these improved heaters as well. I think is the way to go. That really needs to just be pushed up. I should be able to do it in the time limit. We've got some good amounts of time, and then these two can both be on to produce ourselves food, because that is the thing that's worrying me the most right now. This should also be on this. There we go. It's up and running, and we're going to produce some food. We've got some warmth, which is nice, but it's not going to be long enough. I should have... Oh, I don't. It just means get them warm. Nice. I think I'm going to do that, because we need to produce some food overnight. If actually, I should probably take some people off and put them in other areas, maybe. A range upgrade. That could be good. Or, kind of feel like food is the way to go. A hothouse. Don't think I've got the time to use it, but we're going to put one out anyway. Which is good. And then, why is this not working? Do I just need people working on it? Do I need to take some people off? 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Spam that up. There we go. We're going to see people eat now, which is good. Hopefully we'll be producing a decent chunk of food to get us through the first storm. And we'll be able to keep working on there. Good. We're doing alright. This is all working well. I think this is the way we're going to keep it going. We've got 2 days of this storm now. And I'm hoping you guys are going to make it back in time with a whole load of good stuff. And we can keep working hard. It's good to have that, but I'm not going to use it just yet. What am I going to do? I could go for a hothouse installation. I could go for cookhouse installation. I'm going to go for the medical upgrade, because then I can go for healthcare installation. And keep those up and running in the storm. Childcare should be doing this. I'm not producing standard rations, my friend. I know it's upsetting, but it's just not something that is useful for us. We're getting so much of the coal from this section, which is genuinely surprising. Oh, I need more of that. Maybe I should build one. I do need 15 of this. This is your back with a lot of wood. Don't know quite what to do with all the wood you've got. Maybe if I just... I was about to say, I could go for healthcare installation was what I was thinking, but if I go for more scouts, that means next time we're going to send more people out to get more people back. This is actually going pretty well. You know, what I could do actually is, while I'm being careful, is I could get a couple of these. Oh, my wood is now disappeared. Honestly, that is an interesting development. I don't know what to do about wood, because I kind of now need to head over in this direction. If I was to dismantle this and dismantle this, that gives me a lot of people. If I go to my consumption, I am close, but this area here, having a coal deposit, would be smart next time. So we're going to stay in, and we're going to try and survive this section now. We'll get some people back. We're now just going to kind of wait. But in the meantime, we're going to push this. Get some more of these up and running, just so we can look after anyone who does fall ill in this time. Because I am nervous that this is going to be the case. I feel like I want to take off some of these guys and push them into these other ones. Which means I can put 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 in the other one, I think. There. We've got I know it's an over the top thing. Why is this not... Is it because it's now just got cold? So if I was to do this and this, those should now keep working. Those are no point. That's no point, and that's no point. We're keeping everyone as close in as we can, and we're going to keep them as happy as they can. What's going on over here? Why is this... More scouts have been researched. Good. Is there anything I can do for heating? Steam hub range upgrade. Why are these steam hubs not doing what they need to do? Is this level 2? It is level 2. Why are these not... I feel like this is an issue that is a bit of an interesting one. If I was to turn on all these heaters, do I still have a situation with consumption? Oh, I think I am still on top. I am. Nice. Okay, that's good. I feel like I'm very... Okay, we've got some severe frostbite, which means I need to go for this method. That's actually something I can do in this period. That's good to put one there. And then... Oh, because it's going to be cold, I know, but we can keep working on that. I'm not going to address that right now, I'm afraid. That is something that is just dire as a situation. We've got some very cold people, but we're trying our hardest to stay on top of all of this. Do I have people that can work on that? I do not. Actually, I could probably take some of these guys off and put them into here. And put this heater on is over here. This is the problem. This area. That's where we're going to be expanding to next. In terms of tech trees, lighter scout sledges makes sense. I'm going to like that, and we're going to put this on here, which means we have got one of those up and running, which keeps us nice and toasty. We've only got 9 people who are unwell, but I'm just wondering where these people are. Because I've got as much as I can in terms of the... These guys shouldn't be working. This area back here is interesting. I was about to say, because I want to set this up and I want to move into this area for getting more wood. So we need to chase the wood, really, is my plan. What's this? There's no gatherable materials, but this should be producing it. Maybe if I was quick with all this. But I can take some people off of these, and we can start to think about what else we can do. In terms of food, a hothouse being built could make sense. I was about to say, this area is now being cleared out of the stuff that's, like, there. But one of these could be a smart investment. Let's get this up and running. I think it's going to be too cold to use right now, but we can then think about it afterwards. Why are these not kind of letting people in? Okay, we'll put some people onto that, and that'll be our next target. Okay, we've got a lot of very ill people, but we are trying to keep on top of it. We have got enough spots for all this. I'm purposefully just, at the moment, my research is on these scouting situations, because then once we're back in the situation, I can send just loads of people out and do a lot of good things. And we are actually doing all right in terms of looking after them, which is good. We could go for some gathering post installation, maybe is good, or healthcare installation. I've got enough stuff to do. No, I'm going to go for coal mining, and I'm also going to go for resources, and we're going to build the steam steelworks there. Because I think that just gives us the opportunity... What's this? We're going to leave him as an amputee. Yep, we are. That's, I'm afraid, what we're going to do. But getting this up and running is going to be a real big boost. And we're coming to the end of this, having continued to produce coal in a really good way. And this is going to be coal mining, which means our next area is to go over here. Produce a coal mine and a whole load of other stuff. Which is good. I'm going to start that up very soon, but for now, we're going to actually also think about some coal mine optimization and stuff. Because this entire area back here is what we kind of need to be focusing on. Well, so this is good. Getting a steel one of these. Why is this one... Wait, we have a tent. Why the hell do we have a tent? Jesus. Of course their people are cold. Of course these people are cold. Why do I have a tent? Could have sworn that I had been focusing on not having a tent. That is genuinely surprising. Let's go for organic fertilizer. I know it's not the nicest thing ever, but it is something that is going to help. And we've got bodies to start doing that. It seems unthinkable for us, but we have the bodies of our dead can now be utilized to help us survive. Good to know. Oh, okay, so you only need a certain amount of that to do that, and then we're about to get warm again. Good. We're going to have to force our way back into this. We have got a lot of this up and running, which is good. We can start to move, which is nice. Oh, look at that drop. Very good. Okay, so my plan is to take some of my people, 1, 2, 3 maybe, and a couple of other people. These two guys. We're going to send off a second scouting party. And we're going to just go for it now. Grab as much materials as we can, because everyone is much, much quicker. Good. Good. We're going to try our hells to... Our steam cores are seizing. The efficiency of all steam core buildings and automatons will be reduced by 90%. So what you're telling me is that I think I just built here is just not worthwhile using. Okay, that's fine. You know what? We're going to do this, and we're actually not going to focus on the coal mine yet. We're going to focus on everything else. There's absolutely no use of that. So, yeah, that's a shame, but it's a shame. We're going to focus on keeping these up and running, and we're also going to focus on other areas. Okay, good. That's good. What else was I going to say? I kind of want to then go for the infirmary. I feel like... Actually, the infirmary is not good now because it's got a steam core in it. So let's go for flying hunters as a method of keeping all of that kind of up and running. And also, while I'm thinking about it, why is that not one of those? That's just silly. No, thanks. Thank you. This area is going to be where I expand my people. I'm going to get a few more houses up and running while I can. And I do need to also then go for resources. And, ooh, I kind of want to get... I do kind of want to push up here and get this up and running, though. Yeah, I think one of those there. Build a road up to it. Oh, that's nicely in line. build a steam hub at the end of it. And then we also want to go for resources, and we want a gathering post right there. Nice. And we can keep it going and produce one of this to just get to that. Nice. So this area is very good. We also now want to start focusing on a few other areas, but this is kind of our plan. How are we doing? Okay, we're able to start turning off some of these and producing... How's this going? Consumption is too high. Yep. Keep on producing as much as we can in these regards. I'm starting to maybe dismantle some of this. Just trying to work out where the best place to take some people out of is. Because I need to get more people collecting this here. Which is good. This area up here is starting to produce. Nice. Stone ship. A hilltop base. Let's go for that. Yeah. Nice. Okay. We need to start thinking about where my people are. Because I really do need to start. Because this isn't a steel version, is it? What are we doing here? All of this needs to be working so much better. That one's done. And that one's done. I kind of want this area up here to be more on top of things. Where can I take some people out of is the question. I feel like we've got... I don't think we lost anyone. Maybe we're just overshooting our food a little bit. And then make sure that's up and running, and make sure this is producing us some more materials. Because this is now also a good selection for it. Oh, the amputee suicide. Okay, I can do that. I can sign the prosthetics law soon. That's not a problem. I need more people, really. You've got to the research station, which is nice. Some steel and a frozen pond we're going to head to. Let's have a look at the frozen pond. But I've already been playing for longer than I would normally because I got excited about how well I was doing. So for now, we are going to leave it for now, and I will see you next week. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please like, subscribe, and all those lovely things, and I will see you next time. Ta-ra.